It's hard to imagine how much destruction and loss of life weapons have caused throughout history. Today, we're taking a look at some of the deadliest weapons in history. From ancient times to the modern era, these weapons have proven themselves to be incredibly destructive and have changed the course of history. We'll be taking a closer look at some of the most famous and deadly weapons in history, from guns to bombs. So let's take a journey through time and explore the deadliest weapons that mankind has ever created. The Trebuchet. During the Middle Ages, warfare was brutal and unforgiving, with armies constantly seeking new ways to gain an advantage on the battlefield. One weapon that emerged during this time was the Trebuchet, a massive siege engine that revolutionized warfare. The Trebuchet was a medieval killing machine, capable of launching heavy projectiles at incredible speeds and with astonishing accuracy. It was essentially a large wooden frame with a long throwing arm attached to a pivot. Counterweights were used to provide the force needed to hurl large stones, barrels of burning pitch, or even the carcasses of dead animals towards enemy fortifications. The Trebuchet was not only a formidable weapon, but it was also an engineering marvel. It required skilled craftsmen to design and construct, and its success on the battlefield depended on the expertise of the operators. Its long throwing arm allowed for a longer range than other siege engines, giving it a significant advantage in sieges. The Trebuchet played a crucial role in medieval warfare, breaking down fortified walls and terrorizing enemy forces. Its ability to strike fear into the hearts of the enemy made it a powerful psychological weapon as well. The Longbow. The longbow, a weapon that changed the course of medieval warfare forever. With its incredible range and power, the longbow became a weapon of mass destruction in the Middle Ages. This deadly weapon was capable of piercing armor and striking enemies from a distance that was unprecedented at the time. The longbow was made from a single piece of yew wood, carefully crafted to perfection. Its unique design allowed for a higher draw weight, which meant the arrows it launched were capable of penetrating even the thickest of armor. This gave the English archers, who were masters of the longbow, a significant advantage over their enemies. During battles, a hail of arrows would rain down upon the enemy, causing chaos and devastation. The sheer force and accuracy of the longbow made it a fearsome weapon on the battlefield. It could decimate enemy lines and demoralize entire armies. The longbow was not just a weapon. It was a symbol of power and skill. It took years of training and physical strength to become proficient in its use. The rifle. The invention of the rifle marked a significant turning point in the history of warfare. From the early days of muskets to the modern assault weapons we have today, rifles have played a crucial role on the battlefield. In the early days, muskets were slow to load and inaccurate, often requiring the soldier to stand in an open field, exposed to enemy fire. However, as technology advanced, so did the rifle. The introduction of rifling, the process of grooving the inside of the barrel, greatly improved accuracy and range. Soldiers could now take aim from a distance and have a much higher chance of hitting their target. As the centuries went by, rifles continued to evolve. Bolt-action rifles, semi-automatic rifles, and eventually fully automatic assault rifles became the norm. These weapons increased the rate of fire, allowing soldiers to engage the enemy more efficiently. They were also lighter and more portable, enabling soldiers to move quickly and engage in close-quarters combat. The rifle has become an essential tool for militaries around the world. It has revolutionized warfare, changing the way battles are fought. The modern assault rifle, with its high-capacity magazines and rapid-fire capabilities, has made infantry soldiers more lethal and versatile than ever before. While the rifle has undeniably been a powerful weapon on the battlefield, it has also sparked much debate and controversy. The tank. The tank, also known as the armored beast, is a formidable weapon that has dominated the battlefield for over a century. It was first introduced during World War I and has since become a symbol of military might and power. What sets the tank apart from other weapons is its sheer size and strength. With thick armor plating and powerful cannons, tanks can withstand enemy fire while delivering devastating blows. They can traverse rough terrains and obstacles with ease, providing a significant advantage in warfare. Tanks have played a crucial role in both offensive and defensive strategies. In offensive operations, tanks can break through enemy lines, providing cover and support for infantry forces. They can also destroy enemy fortifications and vehicles, clearing the way for further advancements. On the defensive side, tanks act as a barrier against enemy attacks. They provide a sense of security for ground troops, deterring the enemy from advancing. Tanks are often used strategically to create a defensive line, making it difficult for the enemy to penetrate. Throughout history, tanks have evolved, becoming faster, more heavily armed, and more technologically advanced. They have adapted to changing battlefields, from the muddy trenches of World War I to the vast deserts of the Middle East. The introduction of technologies like infrared night vision and unmanned aerial systems has made tanks even more lethal and versatile. While tanks are undeniably powerful, they are not without their weaknesses. Their large size and weight make them vulnerable to anti-tank weapons, such as rockets and guided missiles. Additionally, tanks require a skilled crew to operate effectively, as their complex systems and controls demand expertise and training. Overall, the tank remains a vital asset on the battlefield. The atomic bomb. The atomic bomb, without a doubt, holds the title for being the ultimate weapon of mass destruction in human history. This devastating weapon first made its appearance towards the end of World War II and forever changed the nature of warfare. The atomic bomb uses nuclear reactions to release an incredible amount of energy in the form of an explosion, causing destruction on a catastrophic scale. The destructive power of the atomic bomb is hard to comprehend. When dropped on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, these bombs killed an estimated 200,000 people, leaving behind a trail of destruction and devastation that would haunt survivors for generations. The aftermath of these bombings revealed the terrifying long-term effects of nuclear weapons, including radiation sickness, genetic mutations, and an increased risk of cancer. The atomic bomb not only ushered in the atomic age, but it also marked the beginning of the Cold War and a dangerous arms race between nuclear-armed nations. The fear of nuclear war loomed over the world, with nations stockpiling these weapons of mass destruction as a deterrent against their enemies. Even though the atomic bomb has not been used in warfare since World War II, its existence continues to shape international politics and influence military strategies. The possession of nuclear weapons remains a contentious issue, with efforts made by global powers to prevent the proliferation of these destructive weapons. The atomic bomb serves as a grim reminder of the devastating consequences that can arise from the relentless pursuit of military power. Its existence challenges humanity to find peaceful resolutions to conflicts and to prioritize diplomacy over destruction. That's all for today's video. Also, leave a comment if you have a topic you want us to cover. Until next time, take care.